Hello, everyone. I hope that all of you are doing well, staying safe and fine. Welcome to SIK Short Lectures. First of all, I would like to wish you a very happy new year. Well, we have been fighting for a time against the deadly coronavirus and its disease COVID-19. But I hope this new year brings something better for us. Vaccines are coming. I hope they get effective and we can get back to our normal, at least new normal life as soon as possible. So I really wish you all the very best in this coming year and a very happy new year to you once again. So our today's topic is a very famous one, a discussed one, which is global warming and climate change. I'm sure you have read about it in the newspapers or watched a lot of talk shows on the televisions. People are showing their concerns about this global warming, sea level rise, and climate change. And I believe that as the people in this planet, we really should have better or clearer ideas about this global warming and climate change so that we can really take care of our planet in a better way. So as usual, I have shared my screen with you, and I think that you can see this screen in here. So yes, this is going to be today's topic, which is called the global warming and climate change. So we are going to discuss the whole thing with four basic questions. What is it? Why is it? What are the consequences? And what to do? So the first one, what is global warming and climate change? To understand global warming and climate change, we need to understand the greenhouse effect. We know about the greenhouses. They are used for farming or agriculture in the cold countries. Light, it can pass through the glasses. The plants in the greenhouses, they trap the heat because they absorb the light. And that is why the temperature gets higher, so which is good for farming in the cold countries. Some similar sort of mechanism is really working in our planet Earth. There are a lot of gases, more precisely, greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, water vapor, or methanes. So they are creating a layer in the atmosphere. So light is coming to the planet, and we know that some part of the light it is absorbed, some is refracted, some is reflected. But when the light gets back, it is really being impeded by this layer. So the basic difference between that greenhouse and this natural greenhouse is the glass is compared. I mean, we are talking about some gas layers. It is thicker. So that is why light is again getting back. It is again getting absorbed. So the temperature is rising. Our planet Earth is getting warmer. Ice is melting. Sea level is rising, and climate is changing. So this is why we are having global warming and climate change. There has been a lot of statistics compared to the pre-industrial levels with the present that the Earth's temperature it has been quite around 1 degree Celsius higher compared to the pre-industrial level. If we talk about the sea level rise, around 16 to 21 centimeter is quite higher compared to the 1900 and 2016, according to a study from the US government. So these figures might seem to you quite smaller, but whenever we are talking about the whole planet, this is really very much alarming. So the next one, why is it? Why are we having global warming and climate change? You will have plenty of reasons, but all the reasons are coming from one single reason, which is called industrial activities. Yes, because whenever you will see any kind of comparison, temperature rise, sea level rise, you will always see today and pre-industrial days. Why? Because industrial activities are the key liable factors in here. You can see a lot of factories, cars, even our day-to-day life, air conditions, a great fossil fuels, great amount of carbon emissions or heat is being released to the environment. And that is why, because of the thermal expansion of the water, you can see the sea level is rising because of the ice melting, and also definitely the planet is getting warmer. And the climate all around the world, we can see the seasons are really working or behaving very much quite absurd and quite strange actually. So the basic reason Definitely, the basic reason behind the global warming and climate change is industrial activities. So, what are the consequences? Because of global warming, what is the problem? Well, we have already started facing it. You can see some pictures: droughts, ice melting, forest fires, tsunamis, various types of natural disasters or calamities. They are taking place. And the most alarming thing is that if we don't become careful now, things might get worse in future. There are countries, low-lying countries like Bangladesh or Bhutan, they might really face some disastrous consequences in future if proper actions or measures are really not taken now. So that is why the consequences, definitely there are consequences today, but something worse like 2012 movie might be faced by some part of this planet. So that's really a matter of concern. So what to do? Because of the global warming and climate change, we admit it. So what can we do? The first thing is we really need to know about it. What is global warming and climate change? All of us, we should know about it. We should learn about it. Those who we know about it, we should explain it to others. That will really increase the awareness. That is a point. You can see that because of a lot of development activities, there are a lot of deforestations. They are taking place. So development and deforestation is really working together. So this really needs to be taken care of. We need to plant more and more trees. Really, we need to do it. Or else in future, really something alarming is really waiting. There has been a lot of international efforts like Kyoto Protocol, which wants to restrict the greenhouse gas emissions, or Paris Agreement, which agrees that the temperature will be higher than the pre-industrial level, but it should not be higher compared to the pre-industrial level more than 2 degrees Celsius. But we should have the effort to restrict it within 1.5 degrees Celsius. So all of the countries or nations around the world, they should really work together to implement this kind of protocols and agreements. Laws and regulations, they should be made more strict. But as I said in my SDG lectures, that the laws and regulations, whatever you talk about, nothing can make the world a better place unless we change our mentality. So, for example, think about I have a factory. I might having a lot of profits from there. But whenever I can see the emissions being released to the environment or to the atmosphere, the black smoke, that should really touch my heart because this planet is my home. So I really need to take care of it. We cannot be too much selfish. We need to move towards more renewable energy technologies. We really need to avoid more fossil fuels. We need to be careful. We should love our planet, the love we need for our planet, or else really nothing can make the situation better. So I hope that this new year, I really hope this new year brings some better news for us. And we should really take a resolution in this new year that we should be more careful about the whole biodiversity because you can see the COVID-19. So we do not want to see something disastrous like anything coming from the global warming or climate change like this. So really we need to be careful. So I wish you all the very best and I will see you in some next lectures with different other topics.